Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do. We're on the jam session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. Money making Sunday, my favorite day of the week. Huge NFL card, huge NBA card. Hey, we're just trying to make some money on a Sunday. On the premium side, I got 10 plays total today. 10. 6 in the NFL, 4 in the NBA. In the NBA today, I have my NBA play of the month. My favorite play thus far this season in the NBA. I'm absolutely loaded up on that NBA play of the day today. I know it hasn't been the best season for us on the play of the day. We're 500 on it. We need to be better. But this is my favorite play thus far this year. Scoop it up, Pickdawgz Premium, $25. Or hop on something long term and get all 10 plays that I got today, NFL and NBA. It's going to be a different show today. I'm going to rapid fire at y'all today. Rapid fire. And there's no graphics. I apologize. We'll be back to regular scheduled programming tomorrow. But again, I'm going to break down all the games still. And the plays that I love the most, the plays that I have the most money on, are over at Pickdawgz Premium. There's a link for that in the description below. So we got that out the way. Let's make some money on this money-making Sunday. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Without further ado, man, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Sorry, no graphics today. The information's still here. I'm going to rapid fire it at y'all. Let's make some money today. First game up, we're in Minnesota, where the Timberwolves are laying 7.5 on Phoenix. The way Phoenix has looked in back-to-back road games, I don't trust them in this spot. They got aired out by Oklahoma City, 99-83 on the road. Sacramento beat them up as well, 127-104. Minnesota probably does the same thing here, returning home. It's a bounce-back game at home for Minnesota. Their last home game, they lost to Miami, so there should be a lock-in spot for them at home at the crib. I usually hate laying extended numbers with Minnesota at home. I call them the house of disappointment. But in this spot, in this game, I do lean in their direction. Not one of my favorite games, not rushing to the window to bet it. Forced to pick it, I would take Minnesota, lay the 7.5. Next game up, we head to Indiana, where the Pacers are laying 2.5 points on Miami. Miami, man, it's a bad spot for these boys. This is their 6th straight road game for Indiana. This is a bounce-back game at home at the crib that also happens to be a revenge game, a quick revenge game. So really good spot for Indiana, man. I'd like them to get it done today. I'm on the Pacers. I'll lay the points. Cavs been balling. I've been telling y'all, let's have a clear reason to fade Cleveland. I'm really not interested in doing so. I ain't gonna lie, though. If I were to fade them, today will be the day. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Charlotte. Charlotte got a dub yesterday. I like how they played. Younger team. I don't think the back-to-back with travel affects them as much. I wouldn't be surprised if Cleveland won this game by like 6-7 points when it's all said and done. Small lean on Charlotte. I'm really not interested in fading Cleveland until they take a loss. I keep saying that. If there was a spot today, though, it would be today, and I just got a gut feeling. So I lean towards the Hornets plus the points in that one. Next game up, we got the Wizards, 5.5 point home dogs with the Pistons coming in. Wizards are ass, short, sweet, simple. Wizards have now been blown out by double digits in 5 straight games. They were all on the road, though. Memphis, Orlando, Houston, San Antonio, Atlanta. I would lean towards Detroit in this one. Detroit is the better basketball team. Washington, I'm not liking what I'm seeing from these boys. Theoretically, it could be a bounce-back game at home at the crib, but until they show signs of life, I'm not interested in betting them. They lost and didn't cover against the Hawks in their last one, man. That's enough reason to not want to bet them today. Pistons, up-and-coming basketball team. We like what we're seeing from the Pistons. Laying points with Detroit on the road is a little nerve-wracking, but I do believe it's the right play. I lean towards Detroit, laying the points here in this one. We head to Memphis, where the Grizzlies are laying 2.5 points. Not necessarily in love with this game either. Injuries are really the main reason why I don't like this game for Memphis. John Morant still out. Marcus Smart, game time decision for the Denver Nuggets. Nikola Jokic, game time decision. Aaron Gordon still out. So, I don't like betting Denver on the road anyway. And with Jokic now, game time decision, I'm definitely not looking in their direction. For me, it's Memphis are passing this game. We trust Memphis in Memphis. They've been playing decent basketball recently. I would lean towards the Grizzlies in this game. Keeping it rolling, we head to Portland, where the Trailblazers are 3.5 point home dogs with the Atlanta Hawks rolling in. The Hawks, number 1 team on the do not bet list, automatic fade. They have been playing better. Mainly Dyson Daniels. That boy Dyson Daniels been in that mode recently, but I'm fading Atlanta, especially coming off back-to-back wins. This sets up as a spot we fade them. Portland, they've been a solid home team this season, coming off back-to-back home wins against Minnesota. I like what I'm seeing from Portland in certain spots and situations. I think they have a legitimate chance to win this game outright. Last 2 seasons combined, the Hawks are still by far the worst ATS team in the league. We're fading Atlanta. Fade the Hawks at all costs. Short, sweet, simple. I'm on Portland. I'll lay the points. I'll grab the points and take them outright on the money line. We got the Knicks laying 9.5 on the Nets. I'm on the Nets in this one. Nets have been one of the best ATS teams this year. Nets kept the game competitive the other day, and I think they do the exact same here. The Knicks, in my opinion, are overrated, overvalued. They're a 500 basketball team. That's who they are. 6-6 on the season. Nothing here warrants me laying this many points. So I'm on Brooklyn. Been a great cover team this season. In all honesty, I think they have a legitimate chance to win this game outright. Give me Brooklyn plus the points. Here in this one, we head to Chicago, where the Bulls are 4.5-point home dogs with the Rockets coming in. Rockets have been playing really good basketball. They've been at home. That's where we love betting Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Houston at home, at the crib, goes stupid. Don't be crazy, low-key. Laying points on the road with Houston is not their spot. I lean towards Chicago in this one. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bulls won this game outright. I just don't like betting Houston on the road. They are playing well. They are playing good basketball. But looking at their last 2 road games, they got taken by the shed by Oklahoma City, 126-107, and then barely beat Detroit, 101-99. So we're probably looking at something similar here. Bulls probably cover. Rockets probably win. Lean towards the Bulls plus the points in my back pocket. Keeping it rolling, we got my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, out on the road facing the Oklahoma City Thunder buddies. Hey, the Mavs are on the do not bet list. They look good last night, though, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If they win tonight, they're off the do not bet list. I'm betting the Dallas Mavericks tonight. You don't have to bet them. I'm betting them, and if they win, they're off the list. If they cover, they're off the list. The NBA do not bet list is fluid. I tell you that all the time. And I really like what I saw from Dallas last night. I know Wemby didn't play. Still, dominant win for the Mavs. Looking at this game specifically, Dallas is the nightmare for Oklahoma City. The main reason being is Dallas guards are not as pressured by the defensive intensity of Oklahoma City like other teams are. Dallas has 2 of the best guards in the league, Luka and Kyrie, 2 of the best ball handlers in the league. The Thunder, they have great perimeter defense, but the Mavs are not as fazed by that as other teams may be. And I think this is the night where we really see the Thunder miss Chet Holmgren. The Mavs have 2 good bigs, in Gafford and Lively. I think they give the Thunder some real problems and issues tonight. I think the Mavs have a legitimate chance to win this game outright. I know this season the Thunder have been the better team, but in the grand scheme of things, in my opinion, the Mavs are still the better team. When the chips were on the table last year, when it mattered most, playoff time, a trip to the Western Conference Finals on the line, the Mavs showed they were the better team. And coming into this one, especially with the Thunder banged up, missing their second best player, I know the Mavs haven't played great this season, but I think it has them underrated, undervalued in this game. They have a legitimate chance to go in here and win it outright. We trust the Mavs on the road. They were the number 1 road ATS team in the NBA last season. Give me Dallas plus the points in this one and outright on the money line. If they win or cover, they're off the do not bet list. So this is their chance and opportunity to come off the list. Give me Dallas here in this one. Last and final game of the night, we got the Clippers laying 10.5 on the Utah Jazz. I will lean towards the Clippers laying the points in this one. Don't like the spot for the Jazz on a back end of a back-to-back with travel. Sacramento to LA is not too much of a travel spot, but I don't trust the Jazz on the road. They did cover yesterday, but I think this is a get-right spot for Los Angeles. They've lost 3 straight games. All of them were on the road. Oklahoma City and back-to-back to Houston. 2 really good home teams. I think this is a get-right spot for LA at home, at the crib. Jazz don't be hooping the best on the road. They're mainly a home team on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. I think it's a bad spot for Utah. Give me the LA Clippers here in our last and final game of the night. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. Money Making Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, my favorite day of the week. 10 plays total today over at Pickdawgz Premium. I have an NBA Play of the Month My favorite play thus far this season in the NBA, man. If there was a play I think you should load up, it's this one. So scoop it up, Pickdawgz Premium. Let's do what we do. Or hop on something long-term. Get 4 NBA today, 6 NFL. And let's absolutely kick the crap out of the books, man. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.